Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2, where we need to give away some of our titles. We've got some up here we need to give away, and I see it's just... Wait, did we get Roseford as well? No, that's potential target, it's saying. We have a reason to declare war on him, I guess. It'd be on him, probably. I don't know why it says he's a reason to declare... he's a potential target. Oh, maybe it's just meaning we should try and get that land. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So, we need to give away Hastewick and Appleton, I assume, because they will be the weaker places. Or, as the castles are known, the Grey Gate and Rosewatch. Rosewatch? Oh no, not Rosewatch. Olive Pike. Yeah, I went the wrong way up. So what are we going to do about them? Now, they actually have roughly the same tax as our one, and the Grey Gate has almost as many men. But we have to give them away because we can't actually deal with them. We should bring some people in to take this land. Let's see if we have anyone in our court. Well, do we have anyone in our family who isn't landed? I don't think we do. So Harlan has landed. You could give him another title if we wanted to. That seems like a great way to lose it. Colin is landed. Colin actually has two sons. I didn't notice this before. That's pretty cool. There are some more Fossoways just hanging around. We could like invite this person to our court, like one of the Malisters, and we could give him land. That'd be nice. Like, say if we were to take this Malister guy to our land, we could say, okay, we'll give you some land. You're related to us because your mother was related to us. Although she did die in our dungeon, so I don't think that's something we'd actually do. We got some people who arrived at our court, some more courtiers, because they were in the previous courts. Let's have a look in our realm, just quickly. We want to look for men who are not in prison, who are not married, who are not a ruler, who are my religion and my culture, who are adult, and they are part of a great house. That's what we want to look for. This just gives us reach men who are available. I could have phrased that better. Anyway. Let's head down. So, we're looking for probably knights. We're not actually that honourable anymore. But, we're kind of looking for knights who would be good at ruling a realm. Maybe we're really looking for stewardship people. People who are good at actually ruling the realms themselves. So, Desmond, I think, would be a good option. Yup. Desmond seems like he would be fine. He's ambitious. He's zealous, temperate, patient. He's kind of a good person to rule a place. He's not that good a fighter, but he is a very good steward. So we'll grant him the Grey Gate, and the reason we'll grant him the Grey Gate is because I suppose actually we'll grant him Olive Pike. I was thinking maybe we grant him the Grey Gate because he would be weaker there, because he would not be able to raise up as many men because he's not as good at martial. But I suppose that doesn't make as much sense sending him there because we want to raise up the men ourselves, so I don't know. I'm going to invite this guy to court. He's going to say no. Okay. Next one, Talbot. I would like to invite you to court. No. Armand. No. Okay. I'm noticing a pattern here. Oh, this guy would accept. Hobber would accept. He's slothful. We don't want him. How about Bertram? Would he accept? No. Eamon. He'd accept him. Tommen. How about you? No. Okay. How about Frederick? Would you accept? No. I wish you could set this, like, only people who would accept invitations to court. Okay, so Paxter Middlebury would come. He's a knight. He is a cavalry leader. He's envious, deceitful, shy. He's just, though. I'm going to invite Paxter. I'm going to invite him to our court. Who else do we want? We need two. So maybe we'll give him the Grey Gate, and we'll give the next person, we'll give Olive Pike. So Horace, how about him? He would do. Nope. Clayton? Nope. Clifford? He's a bit old. He's actually a courtier in Narsdale already, which our wife controls. I suppose that wouldn't put him under our control, actually, still, because we don't control it yet. Nope, we can't. Aaron, how about Gorman? Gorman would accept. Gorman is gregarious, zealous, envious. Not really. We don't want him. How about Kyle? Nope. Ormer? Nope. Runsford? Nope. Buford? Buford would accept. He is brave, patient, zealous, gluttonous, but he's a competent steward. He'll do. We'll invite him to our court. So we'll wait till they actually arrive. Oh, we can righteously imprison someone? George Tall. Okay, why can we righteously imprison you? He wants to replace Tristam as our Master of Arms. I accept your gracious invitation, and we'll join your court forthwith. Okay, so he's now in our court. I would like to grant you the landed title of Olive Pike, I think. Which was Hacewick? Yeah, Olive Pike is Hacewick. There we go. We now have Lord Buford of Hacewick, Lord Buford Bushy, just to tongue twister there. Paxer Middlebury, I would like to grant you a landed title. I'd like to grant you the Lordship of Appleton. Congratulations. You're now Lord Paxter of Appleton. Vassal inheritance warning. It would pass out of our... because his heir already controls the High Lordship of the West March. Interesting. Now he did have some titles for us. He does actually have some titles, doesn't he? He has a strong claim on the High Lordship of the West March. We could possibly use that to get a strong ally in the realm, but apart from that, nothing else. So what are we going to do about George Tall? Well, I think we have to imprison him. I mean, he is trying to do something untoward, and that is our general response to people doing things untoward. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this guy back to... Now, there's one of these guys. Suppress rebels. Here we go. Suppress revolts. We're going to bring him back to New Barrel. And we are going to imprison this person. Where is he? It's supposed to be easier to find him in this one. 100% chance. We've imprisoned him. I would like to hold a trial. Call for a trial. Demanded trial by combat is summoning his champion to New... He's demanded trial by combat is summoning his champion to New Barrel. He will remain in the dungeon until then. Who's his champion? Interesting. Everyone was joined in a fine display of jousting when Andrew Durwell and Sir Bertram were paired up in the last till Andrew did not fare as well as Sir Bertram's lance found a gap in the armour, crucially impaling him. With him in the dirt in a pool of blood, it was clear he would die. Oh, well, he's dead now. How unfortunate. The guards dragged George Tall up from the cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. Well, I can either handle it myself, and we are proud, so that is a thing that we might do. Or, you have the right, I will select someone to stand for his lord. I'll handle this myself. You and George slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defense you could possibly exploit. One mistake is all he'll get. George seems to anticipate your every move, deftly parrying every strike. He then quickly sees an opening in your defense and proceeds to strike. Defend yourself. George overwhelms your defense and with mighty blows sends you sprawling to the ground. You look up with him towering above you, ready to deliver the final blow. Finishing blow. We're not finished yet. We'll never give up. We're proud. George strikes, but you roll to dodge just in time. Taking no more than a flesh wound, you force yourself back up to your feet and hold your weapon ready. You won't get another chance. You and George slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defense you could possibly exploit. One mistake is all he'll get. George uses great range with his sword to good effect. You cannot get close enough to strike. Eventually he sees a weak spot and brings his weapon down from a great height upon you. Defend yourself. You try to hold George back, but his onslaught is unstoppable. You only slip once, but once is all he'll need. We're dead. Lord Garth has been grasped by honourable death at age 62. He was slain by George Tall in personal combat. Long live Lord Harlan. Okay, we have a new leader. I don't think that our grandfather is going to be... I don't think he's going to be a pretender. Our aunt, however, might be. She does have a claim and she does have a powerful husband. So we will see how this goes. You watch in horror as Garth falls to the floor, George Tull's sword grievously wounding him. The prisoner takes his leave, walking out the doors with a smile on his face as the entire court looks on in disbelief. This can't be happening. So, is he still in court? He is still in court. We have lost our guardian. We are all alone now. We are a squire. We're a trained fighter. We're kind, brave, and charitable. Very different from our lord there. Now, can we still be educated? We still need to be educated, don't we? Yes, yes we do. So we need the new guardian. That's just the first thing that needs to happen. I think Colin would naturally take up this job. He is the only living male member of our family, and therefore he'll do it. For the good of the realm is the reason he'll do it. That's the reason our regent will allow it. So, important decisions. Ask for help managing our titles. We have 2 titles now. We have the New Barrel and we have Kinmure. We have to give away Kinmure. That's Yelshar. We'll find someone to give that to. Charitable nature. Would that mean that we'd give it to anyone in particular? Not really. I mean, we could give it to one of our... We'll not give it to a lunatic. We could give it to someone in our court. That would make it seem like something we'd do. But we probably wouldn't give it away until after our regent has already stopped being our regent. I mean, we would give it to her if we could, but we can't. So I'm just going to wait on it. No, stop bothering about this nonsense. We'll deal with what we're going to deal with. So our sister is our heir. Now, I believe you might be like, why is your sister your heir? Should it not be the Malisters? The reason our sister is our heir is the way it works in this is I believe it works very much in an enclosed environment. So what it does is it goes, Harlan has one sister. This sister is eligible to inherit. So therefore it can pass to the sister. Like that's the one that's like in this box is where it would look for people. Now, if our sister was not able to inherit, it would then open it up. It would go, okay, so it goes back a generation. It would go, it would go, who in this generation would be able to inherit? It would then go to our aunt, and then it would go to her son. But that's the reason why when it was Garth, if Harlan died, it would already be in this generation where it was searching. So it would go down that line. I hope that makes some sense, but I hope you understand. So our heir is now our sister. Okay. So Axel is no longer Castilian for us. Why not? Is he dead? No, he's just... Oh, he's no longer Castilian because we're now in a different position. Yes. Well, let's get some of this stuff going. I want you to... improve our holding in New Barrel. I can't tell him to do that. Yes, I just did tell him to do that, so I guess that's wrong. He would not fabricate claims. Lord Harlan would not fabricate claims. So I guess he'd try and improve relations with his liege, who doesn't like him, because he wants the lordship of Bardstone. Okay. Worrying. Right. Collect taxes. That is something that we would probably do. Scheme. Sabotage economy builds... Now, scheming is more just to find plots rather than anything else. It's not really a... It's not a vicious thing to scheme. The spy network is more vicious. It's kind of the increases plot power. The scheming is more just trying to find out if anyone's trying to do anything untoward to you. And perform charity, definitely something we'll do. After much food, wine, jousting and combat, Lady Delena Q's tourney is finally ended. It was a fine affair. Right, we're in a very odd position. We are also married. We're very recently married to our wife here. Our wife is a flamboyant schemer. She's a poor fighter as well. She's wroth, arbitrary, and gluttonous. Wonder what attracted us to her. It's from House Wild. Oh wow, this is a large house. Who is the current head of the dynasty? That's her brother-in-law, or our brother-in-law, Lord Alric of the Rainwood, which is... Oh, it's over here in the Stormlands. Okay. Cool, so we have a Stormlands ally, effectively. Sarah Lannister died. Who was she married? Ah, she was married to Westbrook. She was just one of the last Lannisters. Okay. Horace Fossoway died of physique. Okay, so he is the son of the current Fossoway line. Okay, cool. I'm a little bit uncertain what to do right now. I think maybe improving our capital might be something we can do. Like, build stables or a castle town. That seems like maybe after the great expansion of our predecessor, Lord Harlan is more focused around making the life of the people in this realm better. He's charitable and he's kind. He is brave and a squire and a trained fighter. So that's kind of where he is. Let's choose a focus for him. Maybe that'll help. Maybe family focus would make a lot of sense. Rulership, because he's just come into rulership. That could kind of work. I think family focus isn't too bad. He's not really a scholar. In fact, if learning is an indication of his intelligence, he's dumb as a post. But, yeah. Let's go for family. That seems like a fair one. Oh, we can't have it because we're not an adult yet. Okay. Well, what's our ambition then? Do we have any ambitions? Have a son seems like a good ambition. Yup. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. Ooh. Lord Harlan Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Highgarden, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Gunther Tyrell, Lord Paramount of the Reach. I now notice the different invitations. This one says I invite you to participate, and the ones that our grandfather were getting were I invite you to attend. Okay. Well, it's a chance to prove our worth. I mean, we have just come into our power, and we need to show that we are not just a weakling, although we are still technically a squire. Lord Paramount Gunther the Lion has declared the Reachman Stormlander de jure war over Horn Hill on Lord Paramount Rhaegal of the Stormlands. He's declared on Horn Hill. Our heir is unmarried, and she can marry now. We should marry her off matrilineally. Let's see who we've got. Rhaegal, Prince of the Iron Throne? Like, a son of the only son? That can't be right. That wouldn't actually work, right? This is broken slightly. It's suggesting we could marry our sister, sorry, to Prince Rhaegal, and that would actually mean that she would be in charge of the Kingdom of the Iron... Well, he would get in charge, and then their child would be in charge of the Iron Throne. And it would be a Fossoway on the line. I just want to point out, this is ultimate power, and I'm going to turn it down here, okay? I'm turning it down because it's a bit... it's a little bit gamey, and it probably shouldn't work, so we're not going to go for it. Okay. We're looking for someone who is kind and charitable, pretty much. We're looking for somebody who's got a lot of virtues. We're kind of a virtuous person. We like virtues. We're not really looking for any alliances that we can get. How about, well, let's get charitable, kind, a bit gluttonous, a bit deceitful. No, we're not going to go for that one. How about you? You are humble, brave. No. No. Maybe we'd look for a knight. Maybe that is an extra bonus, but we'd look for somebody who is obviously suitable. They're a little old. Maybe we'll go younger. We'll look for somebody down here. Brave, temperate, gregarious. You'll do. Briar Egerton. He is the only son of Lord Lionel Egerton. That seems fine. We'll arrange this marriage. Briar Egerton. There we go. Now this will give her a lordship, but I think that's a lot better than the entire Iron Throne. So that's where we're going with that. Also, the Reach versus the Stormlands. This isn't a close fight. That's 52,000 versus 13,000. That's why he declared the war. Okay. The Grand Tournament of Lord Paramount Gunther II of the Reach has been cancelled due to a war. Then my bravery will be shown in battle. Yes. Except that we're not allowed in battles because we're not an adult, but that's fine. Maester Ethan claims he'd be a better maester than Alistair, and petition that he should be made Maester of Cockleswind instead. So our Maester is currently Maester Paxter, not Alistair. And petition that he should be a Maester instead. So what does a Maester need in terms of stat? Just as learning. Okay. So he has 12 learning and he has 11. So he is slightly better. But I'm going to say give him a chance. He'll hear of our patience. I think that's something that we could do. Okay. Oh wow. Over the past 10 years I've been groomed for command. I am eager to prove myself by leading my troops to glory. 80% chance we get incompetent commander. 20% chance we get dutiful commander. 10% chance we get skilled fighter. And like 0% chance we get skilled commander or brilliant commander. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, does that mean we're 16 now? Not quite. Okay. What did we get? We're incompetent! Oh no! Oh, well, that's fine. We're almost 16, I guess. When's our birthday? January the 2nd. Well, you know what? As well, we are going to let this person be... we're going to let them out of prison, actually. We're going to let them both out of prison. There's no reason to keep them in here. We're just going to release them. Because we're not really the kind to hold a grudge. And we'll just let them go. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I'm burning up with fever. My nose is running. My head feels as something is banging hard against it. Please kill me. We're ill. Oh no. Flashbacks to Harlan must not die. Okay, January the 2nd. We're going to keep going until he has a birthday. So, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a little bit of sense. Oh, Lord Clayton Pike is in charge of the Oak Clan of Iron Oaks now. He's roughly the same age as us. He actually quite likes us because we're both charitable and kind. It's kind of weird that we both ended up that way after our predecessors both being, well, probably murderers. We'll call them probably murderers. Bard some have approved the institution of the minimum feudal taxes law. Okay. People are being given seats on the council most devout. They're releasing people from prisons. They accept reports from New Barrel that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and the pious standing has improved. Good, we're a little bit more pious. Very nice. More people being released from dungeons. Lots of wars have ended. I woke up this morning feeling better. It seems my illness has passed. Oh good, well at least we're not going to die. Horribly. I hope. At least not before our birthday. That seems very unlikely that we'll die before our birthday. Is someone trying to kill us, by the way? I need to double check our intrigue. No one is trying to kill us. Someone is trying to kill Lord Buford. So that his heir can presumably be in charge. Like, who are you? Desmond Bushy. Okay, so he's trying to get himself further up in line. Because currently he is in line. He's not even in line somewhere. Maybe he just doesn't like him. I don't know. Okay, raiders arrived. Lacey Stark has died of grayscale, so that was a person who was married to the Westlands. That means the alliance between the Starks and the Westlands is now gone. So that's a little bit interesting. Oh, the Riverlands joined the Stormlands in this war. As did Lord Allor of Dragonstone. Interesting. But he's having... Oh. I believe that the AI doesn't know how to use boats. That's what I believe. So they couldn't actually get off Dragonstone, and then the Stormlands went there to siege. Okay. Wait. Why are the Stormlands sieging over there? Oh, I see. There is another... Wait, no. I still don't understand why the Stormlands are sieging over there. They're on the same side, aren't they? Right? Yeah. Those are the siege things. Maybe there are trade posts or something? Try to figure this out. Regency has ended for us. We no longer have a regency. We are now 16. We're living free. We're still a squire. We should choose a focus. We're going to choose family focus. I'm going to wait a couple of days. Force from New Barrel, that is charity work is proceeding well. Yes, pious stuff. Our domain is too big now. We need to give away some titles. But we'll do that next time, and hopefully we'll also become a knight next time. What's this over here, actually? Whoa, what's this? Oh, this independent, this is an independent place over there. That's fine. It should be under the Westlands, but for some reason it's not. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.